Hey everyone, today we got a British tier 8 Nergal premium tank, which one recently you could able to get it for free if you little bit know life of World of Tanks. But if you didn't get it, no worries, probably you're gonna get it soon. The tank is really nice, and in my opinion, it's one of the better tier 8 premiums. Obviously, it sounds funny, but I think so. You need to make it work, but we'll see. Can we make it work? So the first battle we got Rich Shire against tier 9, so it's not easy battle. In the same time, there's a few artists. So what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to play passively, and in this kind of setup, we're gonna try to use experimental level 2 turbo verticals and rammer to increase our mobility, because the tank is a little bit lack of speed, and for open maps like this, better rather to take speed than HP boost. But as you can see, immediately my face took really aggressive position, and he literally spot no one. Usually if someone pushing forwards here, they get immediately spotted. Taking this position, no one didn't get spotted, which means enemy went YOLO to the middle or cap circle or castle. So immediately I start to do the pressure, and I will try to take the hold down position where I can spot the enemies. Chad, there is no enemies. Look where there's enemies. Look where there's enemies. Crap. Need to go forwards now. Shit, I'm spotted. While trying to push, we spotting the Huri, or not, we snapping him, managing to hit that, and from nowhere we spotting enemy light tank who was in really random position, and yeah, he's trying to escape himself, and we're gonna try to spank him as much as possible before he's gonna try to escape. We connecting one shell, and then we're trying to give another one, but unfortunately the ground said no. And funny or not, that small light tank managed to escape. Although we're not gonna stop over here, we're gonna try to keep pushing forwards, because there is 0 enemies on the heavy line, which is super weird. So we're gonna try to take the rich line and try to spot as much as possible enemies to cover our Bark of Excellence, or even a good game, because it's gonna be a really quick game. It's already 2-0, enemy losing tanks, enemy phase, top tier phase is in the cap circle as well. And as you can see, we're spotting Cobra, we're getting assistance. That is what we're gonna try to archive in this situation. Obviously, we need to avoid to get crossfire. I'm spotter! I'm a spotter, chat! After trying to make our life a little bit difficult, even though there is tube, we received damage only from one batchet, which is a lucky situation, and we keep spotting the enemies, Cobra, Jag Tiger, and we are able to give them crossfire just like that. And our guys in the background are able to give the crossfire as well, and that's a beautiful 619 assistance. Trying to snap over there, but obviously the gun is amazing, but a little bit lack of penetration. I'm so happy that the other Artan is not actually not shooting me. So cool. Oh, that face is gonna get shredded. After our team took the middle, I decided to keep pushing now VK and Huri, spot the Huri. VK been taken. I will try to be aggressive as much as possible because, as I told you before, it's gonna be a really quick game over. And so far it's working really well. Unfortunately, that's not our spotting damage, but finally we got a revenge on Arthur and we can actually kill him. We're giving him one high explosion, which wasn't penetration, unfortunately, and only 252. Talking about the high explosions, this baby have a 500 alpha, which is a very decent alpha, but low penetration, obviously. Yeah, yeah, you saw that. We snap it. Oh my god, we hit those. And yeah, we snap it. That's why I said this gun is amazing. Obviously, that's a pure RNG in this kind of pixel on a move. Nah, that was RNG, but in the same time, trust me, this tank is capable to do this kind of snapshots. And that's why I love this tank. The gun, it's 10 out of 10. And armors, if you know how to use them, it's gonna be also 10 out of 10. And we're giving one more for Huri for a last stand tank. And here we go. 3.4 thousand damage and 1.8 thousand assistance. Okay, 3.4 thousand. Oh my god, chat. 94.96. Are you kidding me? We did not penetrate Arthur and we missed the light tank. And we got 94.96. And second map, we got Paris. We're at top tiers, although everyone is a top tier in this game. And we're gonna try to use HP, Rhymer, and Turbo. YHP, it's TT map, so gun handling is already great, so we don't need to increase it even more. And we got a 94.96 percentage. Keep eye on this percentage. And my teammates in the beginning of the game said we're gonna lose, so let's hope so not. Considering how E5 was driving, so yeah, we don't have a huge chance to win. Meanwhile, while driving, we can talk about the field modifications, really quick one. For the first one, we were trying to increase our mobility because, as I said before, he's really pretty slow tank. So I would go for better mobility. Second one, aim time is already good, so let's go with the better dispersion for the long range, let's say like that. And the last one is the V range. Why not? So in Paris, in this situation, we're gonna try to use our armors as much as possible. And as you can see, I'm angling just to bait people, I mean enemies, to shoot my tracks. And that's how it looks like when you're trying to bait them to shoot to your tracks. In the same time, you're covering your lower plate, right? Every time when you pick, don't side scrape because you're gonna make a weak spot on your side. Don't pick frontally because you got no lower plate. The best way to pick with this tank is side with the front tracks. Tracks will absorb the shell, or lower plate will become way stronger if you pick like this or that. But don't side scrape. In my opinion, side scrape, you're gonna get penned immediately. Or just if you pick like Oompa Loompa, you're gonna pen in lower plate. What do you mean no pen? So far so good. Nope. Game over. As you can see in this situation, my teammates were not wrong, and they said it's gonna be immediately lost. And looks like someone have a really good abilities to predict the future. And it's already 2-5. We're going down. We're losing every single heavy in this situation. Enemies flanking from left to right, and what left to do is just try to farm as much as possible. Try to angle as I was showing you before, and you can clearly see the armor's working perfectly because people just cannot pen you, and the tracks will absorb the shells. But as you can see also in the same time that they're trying to shoot the APCR rounds, which AMBT APCR rounds is pretty good. but it's not going well. And we got a really rough situation, 3 against 1, and now we're down to 2 against 1. And my teammates trying to hold the enemies, and enemies, all heavies, trying to ignore me, which is amazing. But at the same time, we have an awful lag. What? Which not allow us to give one for AMBT, but it is what it is. We're trying to bait them by, once again, to the tracks. AMBT shoot against to the tracks, and we managed to hit him once in the face. But I have a feeling, yep, we got a feeling the turtle coming from behind and setting us on fire. We're taking the kill on AMBT, and that's it. We got 2.8,000. Although we had a blind shot. We had a blind shot to one of the tanks, which was Alfin the Tiger in the very beginning. And that's the way we got exactly amount which one we needed to get the free mark of excellence. In my opinion, this tank is beautiful. It's worth attention. So overall, we took 149, if I'm correct, battles with 2.9,000 average, but we reduced our damage a little bit, not much. And at the same time, we played afterwards some randoms. And after 3 games, we went up by 3%. So expectations were really high when we were trying to market. And after we market, expectations were going down. We done it with 2.9,000 damage. And I hope so you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye-bye.